I want to start by thanking the team at HRC for even thinking of me. My first instinct when I realized I had to give remarks was, do not write anything down. You're an energy girl, you like to feel things out, you like to connect with people, just get up there and speak from your heart. Then I realized I'd be speaking my heart to a gala full of people that I likely don't even know. And I'd probably be telling a lot more of my business than I should. I don't want to be that visible. So in an effort to stay somewhat focused, I wrote down a few words. Visibility. Visibility is tricky. There are elements of that word, of that idea, that frighten me, particularly because we live in a world where on one side of the aisle, the intersections that I walk the world with are often interrogated and dismissed. We are seen as foolish, a delusional and temporary inconvenience, making trouble for great, upstanding, sensible cis-het citizens and their families. And on the other side of the aisle, my black skin and my trans womanhood make me kin to a legacy of women and femmes who fought blood, sweat, and tears for our community, often sacrificing their own well-being and any hope of peace so that community might advance. Visibility. They were activists. They were advocates. They were towers of hope, loud and shiny beacons of light. I'm just an only child from the suburbs who used to sit in front of a floor model television and dream. I'd get on my family's nerves at like 7 or 8 when we go to my grandmother's house, and I'd pressure my cousins into doing variety shows and talk shows that I recorded on cassette tapes, and cooking shows where we made steakums in the microwave. Classy. I was a pink lady looking for her cool rider. I was a Dorothy stepping out of her black and white farm onto a glorious Technicolor yellow brick road. I was also a Dorothy in a cute TWA screaming into the Harlem storm and looking up at Lena Horne surrounded by babies floating in clouds. I would watch musicals and TV shows, and whatever I could see, whatever I could dream, I would dream myself in those stories. I had crushes on A.C. Slater and Fred Savage and Stefan Urkel. I was a pampered, bougie princess sitting across from Julian. I danced in the woods at Camp Cucamonga. I was Dolly next to Barbara and Audrey next to Ellen, and Dot telling Mandy Patinkin that Louis needs me like dough. I saw it all, but what I never saw was me. Actual versions of me. And so my dreams always felt like that's all they'd be. I would never be an actress, it was impossible. But as Celeste Holm and later Whitney Houston told us all, impossible things are happening every day. I'm such a dork. It took me 30 years to accept my own truth, and I deeply hope that the work being put in by so many humans and organizations like the HRC will break down the walls to reveal a world where we aren't afraid to be honest, and where we see people like us not only living, but basking in their light. If in this moment, in front of this incredibly attractive group of humans, and in the company of so many of our ancestors, I'm a bit loopy-doopy, so I believe that they are always with us. If in this room I am visible, here at this podium where someone might hear me, I have to close with this. Be you, the fullest and most wonderful you. We are all at different places on the journey, but today, you are magnificent. Whatever voice, whatever face, whatever body. Don't let anybody tell you what you're supposed to be or do in order to somehow prove to them that what you say is true. Because you are what generations of people like us have fought for. You are their dream. You are our future. And if you haven't heard it today, you are loved. And I don't say it in that like cheesy, we love you. Like, no. You're not gonna draw your curtains back and we're standing there, arms outstretched, smiling and giving counsel to your friends and family on how they can understand you better. But people are fighting for you in ways that are seen and also in ways that are not on social media. So be you. Thanks again to everyone at the HRC for this award. It really means the world to me. Thank you.